Okay, now I'm ready. Hey YouTube, it's Jenya. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much if you're coming back. Thank you so much if you've never been here before. If you haven't, I hope you decide to subscribe. I don't know why I'm singing so much right now. I'm in like YouTuber mode or some crap. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sure you've read the title, but I just want to let you know that I am in the process of editing a video that I'm hoping to release next week that I wanted to release today, but again, still editing, and I want it to, kind of look clean or whatever for the platform, and make it as interesting as possible. But it is a video about my stepdaughter's workspace for virtual school. So if you're interested in that, of course, please subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll know. But hopefully it'll be up next Friday, and this should be being released on Friday, so it makes sense that I'm saying next Friday because today's Friday and next week is okay, whatever. So you guys will get that next week. But today I wanted to, like I said, you read the title, I imagine, at this point. But I wanted to add to my Rev Up series and remind us, and I say us because I'm talking to myself too, about taking care of ourselves. And I know that that's not a new concept, especially this year, my God, 2020. And especially just recently, we have learned more about what it looks like to take care of ourselves. And so again, this is just a gentle reminder, but also an opportunity for me to share with you things that I have been doing regularly and some of the stuff that I have purchased recently to take care of myself. Some of it's like beauty products, and some of it has to do with hair, and some of it is just things that I'll tell you that I do. But hopefully, excuse me, hopefully you guys are interested and you stick around. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so my number one is probably your number one. I watch TV shows. I recently started seeing memes that say that people with anxiety or people coping with anxiety tend to watch the same shows over and over again because the plot and the characters are comforting and familiar and you already know what's going to happen. So it's kind of, easing on the way you're feeling. I will leave an exhaustive list of the shows that I've been watching in the description box, but please know that Netflix adding those black shows back, The Parkers, Girlfriend, Sister, they got me. And then just started checking out Disney Plus, which is like really exciting right now, just for nostalgia's sake. But really, it's such a comforting coping mechanism. If you do it, then keep at it. It really is self-care, you guys. It's not just wasting time. I've also been playing with my hair, obviously, and I've changed up the products I've been using. So number 2 is the hair. The 3 things are: 1, that it's been bleached; 2, that it's been colored; and 3, that I need to start buying more actual African American products. And so that's got me into this line, which is so good, especially this hair mask, you guys. This is everything. My hair feels so good, smells so good after that. And then also this stuff, but there's a whole another video I have of this if you're curious about it. What else? Okay, another thing that I've been doing is updating my scent profile. I've been shopping at Bath and Body Works. Oh my gosh, I know y'all get stuck up in there. I know y'all do. I was recently there because I saw they had some new scents and stuff for fall or whatever, and I was like, oh, let's just go check them out. And I ended up buying 2 really good smells that I enjoy a lot. They are very different from each other, which I appreciate. One of them is this pink velvet cupcake. I'm just in love with this bottle though. Like, look at this packaging. I was like, yes, honey. It is sparkling red berries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. I smell like a sugary little cupcake, and it's so subtle, but I appreciate this. I got the lotion and the spray, so once the lotion's gone, we can just mist this around, and I smell like a sugar plum fairy. The other smell, you guys, which is probably so new, I couldn't find it anywhere else. Like, I never saw it. I haven't seen it online or nothing like that. And I might go back and buy some more just because I'm like, is this retired? But I've never heard it, seen it, whatever. I'm holding y'all up. Let me stop. It's strawberry. Like, just straight up strawberry. Like, okay, so you look at this one and it's got a funky name and it's got all these different, like, scents to make it smell nice and mixed together or whatever. This is straight up just strawberry, you guys. If you like strawberry, and I love strawberry, you'll like this. I smell like a freaking ripe, like, fragrance. Oh man, that stuff is so good. But I end up smelling like a strawberry the rest of the day. But that makes me feel good. And that's how I take care of myself. I mean, also, this is like, you know, shea butter and cocoa butter and aloe. It's all the good ingredients for your skin. But also, it smells nice. So, like, when I smell good, I feel good. That's important to me. And then also, when I shop good, I feel good. I shouldn't say that, but it's accurate. I like to shop, you guys. Oh, and let me swivel around and show you something else that I do to take care of myself. And this is in another video as well, so don't ask for details right now. There's a whole other video for you to watch. I'll like tag it or whatever, but let me swing y'all around and show you this girl. If you've been watching my social media, you keep seeing me talk about this fridge. It's going to be all over the place for a while. Let me open it up for you though so you can see in here. I have been really trying to make sure I take care of my skin and my face. And so this is, one is keeping my products nice, especially because I just invested in some Mary Kay. Shout out to my consultant if you guys are looking for somebody. She's dope. Detroit area. And I bought this stuff. I use that, you know, about once a week. I want to start using it at least twice, but about once a week I'm using this cleansing mask, and I'm using the eye cream every day. I use the, what's the stuff, the sunscreen every day. I use Curology at night. Y'all, I'm just plugging and plugging for these products right now. Product placement. But this is something I do to take care of myself too, is I take care of my face, because I make YouTube videos and y'all are looking at my face. I make, you know, I have a channel where I just do my hair and post hair videos. I can't just not post my face, so my face gotta look good, y'all. I don't know, look at my bathroom. It's crazy in here. That's my speaker. But this is encouraging me and making me feel like, ooh, I got a cute little fridge, and so let me open my little fridge and let me get my little products and do my little routine. Like, that's what makes me feel good. Like, I don't know, that's my life. If it's not your life, that's okay, but if it is, then be encouraged. But anyway, you guys, I had to leave the bathroom. My camera, my phone is being so crazy because apparently it's just full. I'm filling up my memory doing stuff like this, and I'm still trying to hold on to something else I'm editing. So in this moment, I'm going to take care of myself by changing the scenery. We're going to go outside and I'll show you guys some other stuff. There were a couple other things I wanted to show you in the bathroom, but it didn't matter as much as what I've already shown you. So hopefully that's some helpful things. But yeah, this is another thing you can do to take care of yourself. If you're in the middle of something, even if it's like an important thing, just make it happen a different way. Don't keep ramming yourself into a brick wall. Like, is my camera dirty? But yeah, don't keep running into the brick wall, you know. Change up the way you're doing the process. Change up the way it's happening. Get a change of scenery or whatever. I have to, you know, tell that to my kiddo sometimes. She get frustrated with school or whatever, assignments, and I'm like, okay, let's take a break from this and do a different thing for a little bit and come back to it, or, you know, let's do it in a different place, or think about it a different way, or just drink some water, have a snack, and then, you know, regroup. But I'm regrouping right now, y'all, so give me a second, and I'll see y'all outside. Cool? Okay, so hopefully it's not too windy right now. It's like blowing everywhere. Maybe if I stand a little more inside. One of my favorite things to do to kind of take care of me and take a break and like chill out or whatever is to walk. I hate running. I hate like super intense physical activities or whatever, so walking is easy, super low impact. And then also we just have like a really nice neighborhood, and so it's easy to like literally just walk out of my door with my keys and my phone in my hand and just, you know, go for a walk around the neighborhood. It's really nice. That is one of my favorite ways to be physically active, especially because it's not that difficult, and you can pretty much walk anywhere as long as it's nice enough outside. Hopefully there'll be some places maybe I can walk inside. I tend to just go to the store if it's ever not very nice out, but for the most part, walking outside works really well for me. So nice outside today. This is crazy. The other thing that I really like to do, oh shoot, and I should have got it up for you guys, I'll show you in a second, is ride my bike. Also not really difficult to do, and you can pretty much ride a bike anywhere. You don't need anything special. I'll get my little fanny pack and put like a couple things in there, make sure I have my ID, because I'm just weird like that. If something happens to me, I want to have my ID on me, whatever. But I can ride my bike. We've got some stores pretty close by, and so it's not like we're in the middle of nowhere if I want to just give myself like a short destination. But bike riding is so cool, and I have like my happy yellow bike, and I just bought a little bell. I'll show you in a second, seriously. But that's two things that I like to do to keep physically active. A lot of times I'll literally just like walk out, or I'll grab my bike and whatever when I'm feeling like anxious and kind of claustrophobic inside, and so that works out really well for me, especially like pandemic wise, you know, like going outside and fresh air is like an easy thing to do right now. I'm trying to think of what else I was going to tell you. Oh, other things to be physically active. So I like to do some workouts that are like technically, you know, more like strength training or like actually working out. The only things that I've really gravitated toward are Zumba. It's mostly just dancing. The game Just Dance on the Wii. Again, mostly dancing, but a lot of good cardio and some good arm and leg workout. If you really pay attention, they're really working you sometimes. And then also doing short YouTube videos. So I like 5 or 10 minute things, and sometimes if I'm feeling strong enough, I'll do like a circuit or whatever, and I'll do it a couple of times for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. But one of my favorite people on YouTube, and I'll link her below, is Cassie Ho from Blogilates, and she has like her own like Pilates kind of based workouts, and she's really fun, super bubbly, and really exciting. I've talked about her before on my social media, but she's awesome. She's got some workout stuff that you can purchase if you like to, but her YouTube channel has so much variety and so many interesting moves that don't take a whole lot of like, it doesn't take a whole lot. Like, she's got some 5-minute ab videos that are like effective, but they're short, so I don't feel like I'm dragging myself along for an hour and a half, or, you know, doing some really crazy like workout for a long time. Really short and quick and strong and effective moves or whatever. So I really have kind of honed in on what works best for me as far as like being physically active and working out. But things I know, of course, that should be easy for other people to catch on to is going for a walk, get you a bike off of, you know, some Let Go website or from the thrift store or something, and bike. Or, you know, find workouts that are just fun for you. If it's fun to lift weights, if it's fun to, you know, sweat really hard or whatever, then please do that, you know. But like, my thing is, I don't want it to be super intense. I've been a dancer. I've kept in shape because I've been dancing regularly, and so it's hard for me to ease into like a legitimate workout. There's a bee out here, I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of the physical activity in my life. I'll show you guys my bike real quick, and I'll see if there's something else, but that might be the conclusion, especially because the bees are chasing me down now. I probably smell like a cupcake. Okay guys, so here's my pretty yellow happy bike. This is my baby. She's a little rusty because she didn't have anywhere to hide when we were at our last apartment, so she was outside a lot through a couple of seasons. So reviving her was a little work, but she looks much better. I did have to get new handles. I bought these from Amazon. And then I also got a cool little bell, which is pink, of course. And that's also from Amazon. One thing we did have to do was like figure out how to screw the basket back in. It like fell off, but my husband did a wonderful job, and it hasn't moved again. But yeah, I've got a cute little basket here, and then if I wanted to load anything in the back, I could. I never have, but it's available. It is a cruiser, so it's got like this little wide seat. It's got the back pedal brakes, and so it doesn't have hand brakes, and you have to like, what is they called, the coaster brakes or whatever. And so then it's really not for like intense bike riding. It's just for like, like going on a little stroll, but on a bike. It also has this phone holder, and I put my phone in there so I have quick access to it, and then I'll carry my water bottle in the little cup holder as well. She's a little dusty. She has to stay under the stairs, but it still works. Just make sure I keep the air in the tires. We can go to Bell Tire up the street, and yeah, I just go for my little my little rides with my bike. And it's so funny. I'll actually sometimes ride my bike behind my husband when he's running, because I don't like to run, but sometimes we want to do an activity together, so sometimes we'll do it together. But a lot of times I just go for a ride by myself. I put on my headphones and listen to music, and maybe I'll see a stranger so I can wave at people. But yeah, that's probably one of the other things that I do the most often, just to stay active, and it makes me feel happy, and I like being the lady with pink hair on the yellow bike, so that's fun for me. But yeah, that might be the last thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Give me a second. Okay, so I couldn't forget about my favorite hobby. I like to do puzzles, you guys. And I like to do big ones with a lot of pieces. This one has 1,000 and they're random cut. So this is probably the most challenging puzzle I've done in a while. But it is Doctor Who, and that's one of my favorite shows. So that's a nice intersection of things I'm interested in. And this next one is the Obamas. This one took me a really long time, but mostly because I took like a few weeks of break. And then this one, I did this one in maybe 4 days. I think this one's also 1,000 pieces. I actually bought it from Disney, so it's like a souvenir, but a really good one because I'll keep it forever, just like this. But yeah, hobbies. Okay, well that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and even if it didn't give you any ideas, hope you enjoyed just kind of hanging out with me for a little bit. Leave in the comments below the kinds of things that you like to do to make you happy. And hopefully you will decide to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week with my next video about my daughter's workspace. Really, really excited to be able to show you guys that. It is definitely a work in progress. We're only like a month into the school year. But I do want to encourage you guys with that as well, supporting your kids at home during this virtual school process or whatever. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Black Lives Matter.